back to yet another episode of Heart and Soul. It's a show where we dive into love, life, and laughter. And today we have a very interesting couple on set. And before that, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, KBC Channel 1, Heart and Soul, and also on my social media platforms, Pika Norwich. Aha! We have started this year with a bang, and today we have a couple. Maybe mmeona, maybe mmeona here and there. Maybe I can assure you have seen them, and you have seen them too. Huku tu kwa social media, and they are one of the best, calmest couple I have ever come across. You will tell me that. Mutajaj, Sindio. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the Soines. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yani tumekuja huku kwenyu ni kama tumekuja road trip. Vitu tunajionea huku.
Karibuni sana.
Thank you so much for inviting us. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
We want to dive into your love story. Hey, and we want to know you more.
Okay.
So tuanze now. Who are you guys?
All right.
So we are the Soines.
Yes.
This is Soine.
Yes.
And I'm Valentine.
Yeah.
Mugore Soine. He's Felix. Soine Mosita. We've been married for 6 years now, counting. We're in our 7th year.
You're going to our 7th year.
We're going to our 7th year.
Yes.
We turn 7th in
This year 26 in August. Yes.
The year of completion.
The year of
completion.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
We are blessed with a very beautiful daughter, Cheyenne Elantei Soine.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to
Yeah.
better things.
Oh, wow. I can hear those names. Nimesikia Soine, nikasikia those are beautiful names. Kutoka kule Umasaini.
Masaini. Yes, that's where I come from. The county of Kajiado, sub-county Alitoktok. That's where I come from. And that's why I took this girl that I got from Nyeri County.
How did you two meet? Ulitoka Kajiado ukaenda Nyeri ama kutoka Nyeri akakuja Kajiado? How did you two meet?
God orchestrates things to work out. So our meeting point was church here in Nairobi, a church called Sitam, Thika Road, Pale Park University. I had joined Sitam Thika Road in 2016. And she joined in 2017. We were both serving in missions ministry together.
Yeah.
So the church is a good ground.
Yes.
Or maybe used to be, because I don't know how things are happening. Now. But because we are attending a few weddings here and there, I can still say that it's a good ground. So yes, church was our common or a mutual ground where we met, and we were able now to start interacting, getting to know each other.
So who saw who? You saw her first?
Yes, I saw her. I had, of course, had been praying and trusting God for someone. Then the time came, and a few things were happening in my life. I'd just resigned from my place of work. I was now trying to pick up a new radar for my life in terms of work. I took a break, went home for like a week. While I'm at home, my mom asked me first, kuna mtu? Because now, yes, you are in a certain relationship. Yes, I was in a relationship that had ended after 5 years. So now I'm in 2018. The relationship had ended in 2015. So it's almost 3 years. And how wongei, bro? What's up? Yes. So my mom asked, "Is there anyone?" I'm like, "No, there is no one at all." So my mom tells me, God has put a burden in me to give an offering that would unlock your blessing for a wife.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I told her, "Mom, we are servants of God. Whatever God tells you to do, obey. Do it, and do it fast." So we have that conversation, and it's over. And then I come to Nairobi. Come to Nairobi, and the following week, now see, I'm not in on my normal 8 to 5. So I would find quite enough time to be in church in the evening for prayers, whenever we have praise and worship practice, because I was serving in praise and worship. Wednesday prayer services, I was available. So in one of those days when I'm going for praise and worship practice in the evening, I walk into the compound, and she's from one of the buildings within the Park University compounds. So she walks out and I'm walking in, and we walk together. That's the very first time when it's just the two of us walking together.
Car movies.
Yes, car movie. Honestly, car movie. So the two buildings are distance kidogo from the church tent. So we walk together. She's going for prayers that the prayer ministry used to have on Tuesdays, but also the praise and worship used to meet in a different room to prepare for a Wednesday service. So me, I'm going for the praise and worship practice. So we walk together, we say hi, we have a conversation, nini. By the time tunafika kwa church tent and we are saying goodbye, see you another time, tunachana, but I'm like, wait a minute. Something in me just triggers. But it doesn't really like hit me like, hey, that could be your wife. So I go for my praise and worship practice, and that day goes like that. But now, since in the evenings, any other day that probably there is no praise and worship practice or a Wednesday service, like on a Thursday evening, I would be in church in the evening for my own personal time of prayer. On a Friday evening, I'd be there for personal prayer time and that like that. So any other time I would go to church and she is already in the prayer ministry and they are having their prayers together. Me, I'm having my prayer separately, but I see her, that trigger that I had that first time comes back. And it happens again and again. So now I realize it's like I'm being told something. So let me engage in prayer and trust God that there is a conversation that God is trying to have with me as far as He's concerned. So that goes on. That was in the month of May. Goes on in the month of June. I don't talk to the girl. I don't
You're just praying.
I'm just praying. In the month of July. By the time it hits August, I feel a very heavy conviction in me that, you know what, it's time.
She's the one?
It's time to approach her.
Okay.
And I'm approaching her with there's a statement I also said somewhere that at the time of prayer, it's not really about God answering your prayer. It's how God positions your heart in accordance to His will. So I'm now at a place whereby, God, if this is your will, I'm ready for it. But if I go and it's not a yes, I'm still trusting in your will. So I was really hoping that it's a yes. In August, at the very beginning of August, the friends of ours were getting married. Actually, my friends. Then she decided to get crushed the wedding because they later became a very tight friends of ours. So the lady used to dress very nicely. So my wife is like, hey, normally you hivi wedding yake atakuwa amevaaje. So she decides to attend. So on her way to the wedding venue, which was in Sitam Karen, kiatu yake katokana, one of the cambers, katokana, the straps. So she comes, and me, because I'm now in the planning committee, so I'm in charge, I'm doing my stuff around the wedding. So I come out of the church to go and run an errand. And she's coming into the church. So this time, she has not met anyone who can sort her out. So I walk out and she's the first person I meet. And she's like, hey, niaje poa nini. Remember, we have in church we have started having tiny conversations, but we've not known each other. So me, I meet her and I'm like, Lord, what are you saying? Because me, I know I've been praying about her.
Yes.
So we meet and she tells me, hey, nikikuja kiatu yangu ilitokana, so I need help. And we're in Karen, so she needs super glue. Hey, my opportunity.
What do you do? It came.
Let me tell you, we're in Karen, but super glue tutapata. Lazima tupate. So I'm running my errands. I managed to stop by a shop. I get super glue. Namletea. So while they were on their way, she had called a friend. Now wamekuja kwa wawili. So the other friend had invited another friend. So they are now 3. That tells you if you're planning a wedding for 100, plan for 300. Because every friend will invite a friend. So the other friend alikuwa amekodiwa kambani aje, we have an issue, please tukuje na super glue. So by the time nakuja, the friend had arrived. So nikakuja ni aje, ni super glue nimepata, receive with a lot of grace. Nakaribia thanks. But a friend Ashani sought, but this one I'll keep just in case.
Yes.
Of course, I felt nice that I helped, but my help was not as much as I wanted it to be.
Yes.
But because I'm in the planning team, tumefika time ya food. Naangalia kwa queue ya food naona mrembo na mimi niko na badge hapa. Sijui kama nilikuwa ya Asha ama protocol ama nini.
As long as uko na badge.
As long as niko na badge. Nilienda kwa caterer nikachukua sahani 2, nikaserve food, nikaenda kwa ile gari nilikuwa natumia nikaeka hapo, nikaenea the third plate. Remember there are now 3 ladies. Nikapika, nikaenda nikachukua soda 3, nikachukua maji 3. I went, nikaenda nikawaita, nikamwambia niaje, don't queue, I've sorted you out.
Oh my God.
And that became now the first moment whereby there was a person-to-person interaction and making an impression. So that wedding happens. I didn't take the number. I just mimi na test 2 grounds zangu. And then like 2 weeks later, another wedding is happening. Now in that wedding, when I'm leaving the house in the morning, I said I must leave with the number. Remember, we're in the same missions team, so tuko in the same WhatsApp group. I can see her number there, but I didn't want to pick it up from there and call. I wanted to be a gentleman who approaches and says, Niaji, give me your number. Well, that's not what I did. What did he do?
So, on that wedding, again, I think pia nilikuwa na get crash. My goodness.
Yes,
but now,
wedding crasher.
Wedding crasher. Yeah, so I think what happened was after everything, you also sorted as food as well.
Yes, I did.
The other wedding.
Yes.
So I'm like, hey, this guy, but okay, he looks good. So, so I calculated food, drinks, nini. And then now after the wedding, I think my friend Pia carried the room. So she stepped out, and then now akatwacha tukiwa na yeye. So we are talking, and then he goes like, but then what are you doing? So I told him, I'm doing this and this and this. I was like, I think my sister, who's done with Nini High School, with campus, would really love to do whatever you're doing. So what for you just give me your number so that I can give my sister, then you guys can talk. Well, number ya sister yake.
Number iko ya sister yangu. Number ilikuwa yangu.
So he asked for the number, but I think at that moment, I think also the courage of just asking, like, I want your number because of this and this. I think that was not there at the moment. But even at this particular point, I feel like my heart had already softened towards him, because one, for me, my prayer was, hey God, the person who comes, I want the feelings to be mutual. You know, when you're single, sometimes someone feels you don't feel them. I had a lot of those. Like, hey God, I want, like, when someone is feeling me, I'm also feeling them, and there's a peace about it. And that's what happened. By that time, I think my heart had already softened. Pia my friends will come and say, hey Val, Felix, you know, because like, oh, by the way, he's doing a lot.
He's overworking this
one. So by the time he was asking for my number, actually, I was also hoping that he would use the number himself, not just the sister.
Alinipea number, then nikakaa nayo. A week later tunapata church, na number nayo.
Nilikupea. So at what point did you guys start dating?
After ameniuliza number nayo unafanya naye nini, I was like, okay, this girl is willing.
Yes.
Now over that time, I had felt a peace within me that, you know what, me and this girl, things feel like this is right. There was also that mutual interest. She's looking pretty. She's well mannered. She dressed she dressed nicely, but apart from a few ones, alikuwa na vazi naenda mpaka huko chini. When we got married,
ukazishtoa zote.
but everything about her was just tick. So we now, I started conversations with her, talked, then we did our first date. I think it was around either 200 or 300 per person. Yeah, 600 shillings. Had good conversation. It doesn't need to be expensive.
No, I don't think you have listened to my story. Have you? No, you haven't.
What happened?
Hey. I will bring me here at Heart and Soul.
No,
this girl is very lucky. This one is very lucky. I will bring myself
we
here.
need to change seats.
We need to change it. Like, oh my God, guys, come. It's my turn.
Give us your story. Yeah. So we did a cadet there. Now started acquitting each other. Hey, who you are, what you're doing, nini.
On the surface, I think it was more of just the surface level.
Yeah. But there is a conversation we had in church that lasted for like 2 to 3 hours after Sunday, before this date.
Yes.
So
I think I was asking him about the number. I'm only took a number and we've not talked and we've not communicated. And then a friend of mine had a meeting, so I had to wait for her. She had a meeting in church. So akanipata nimekaa kwa bench mahali. So he joined me. My goodness, we talked for 3 hours, and I think that was the game changer because from then, that's when now we were like to be continued. Where? And then now we had a date. Now that's when we went to chicken in.
So we met after the first date. 2 weeks later we met. Nikamwambia, now Mimi, I'm liking you. And I do not want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste my time. I'm looking for a lifetime partner, and I see that in you. You carry everything that I look for, and I would want you to know the truth that this is who I am. So just open the pages of my life to her, where I've made my mistakes, where I've won, where I've lost, all those things. And just to tell her that if you're feeling the same, please know that this is who Felix is. It was an intense one. It was an intense one.
The second one,
It was intense, yes.
Because now that you had to tell each other the truth, nothing else but the truth.
Everything.
Because now from there, you see, now it means spending more time together, frequent conversations, feelings are growing, and you don't want feelings to grow and the other person is not there. So that was a very intentional date, which I would advocate for any people who are interested in each other. Have that one-on-one conversation. This is who I am, in black and white. This is who I am, and the other person does the same. Because we did. She also told me about herself and all that. The past and everything. I think my story was too difficult for her at some point. She started crying.
For sure.
She cried.
I want to cry later after this. I want to cry. I want to cry. You dated for how long?
By the time he's getting my number, that was in
August 25th.
August 25th
of 2018.
Yes, of 2018.
Yes.
Asked me to be his girlfriend in September 24th.
On my birthday.
On your birthday.
Yes.
Went to see our parents, my parents, in November.
My parents in December. In January, we're in Percy's office.
We're in Percy's office saying what we want.
Yes.
In August, we were working. Third. I'm working.
That was like an year later.
We didn't even clock an year.
You didn't?
Yeah.
A few weeks to clock a year.
A few weeks.
Yes.
Meeting, everything, and we did all the things that people do. The kuhanda ivige, the rurashio, the nini, everything.
Now, how did he propose now?
Now, how he proposed?
Yes.
Scared it ya kwanza ilikuwa KFC, so don't expect. But it was really nice. I liked that it was intimate. So it was actually after we have planned our wedding, like on a bridal team. Yes. Okay. So we had like our bridal team. We were meeting at his place just to know how the day is going to be. That's when he proposed with the bridal team and everything.
But Felix, why did you propose after like you're planning the wedding?
Yes.
So
Yes, yeah, she also wants to know. Yes, why?
Tumekwambia tulienda kwa pasi in January kusema that we are in love and we want to get married. So me, I'm a planner. I like planning my things mapema so that nisipate nina crash over everything. So in February, beginning of Feb, that's when we have already decided who we want as our bridal team, and we are meeting them where I used to stay. Yes, so while we are there, I can tell you for sure at that time we didn't have the money.
You can tell for sure.
We didn't have the
Remember,
money.
he doesn't have.
I'm not working.
He resigned, I remember.
I'm doing my biashara. So tuko katikati ya kuplani nini, even the kind of food that we are preparing for our bridal team. My goodness, it was such a simple meal.
Yeah, it was like ugali, skuma and beef. Yeah, it was just
a simple meal.
Hiyo ni simple. Beef, ugali, skuma ni simple.
With friends, unajua kuna vile ukifikiria
You want to treat them.
Nisikia proposal unataka kupeleka game to.
Yeah.
So I managed to do the errands for the day na tukaachana kama bado ni mapema. So with me, I'd managed to bakisha some kidogo money somewhere. So I rushed to town, looked for a ring, bought and came, and the only person who knew was my small sister who was living with us at that time and still lives with us up until now. So tukaeka kwa bedroom yake. Nikamwambia, so ikifika at certain time I'll let you know, and then when ring kuja, and then you just slide behind me. So akakuja akaiweka hapo, tukangoja. So after tumekula nini told guys, okay, so before we go into the planning of the day, I think it's good that I do something that needs to be done. So I stood, nikatoka na ka box kakona ring hapo. I can tell you for sure she was shocked because we were spending a lot of time together. So bro, ring umebuy wapi, na do gani, na lini, when did you do all these things? So I proposed in the presence of just our bridal team, and I knew because she's not extroverted, she's introvert properly. So I knew if I do something, mimi naweza ipiga hata mbele ya church. But I knew to make it meaningful and intimate for her, there needs to be in a small circle of friends. So that's when I proposed in February. In March we did the gay. In May we did the Rorashio. And then in June we did Itara, go to home. July sasa hapo ni kupanga tu ma wedding manini, ma raise door and all that. Then in August we got married.
Amazing.
Yes.
So we'll be right back. You tell us about the Rorashio, sindo?
Yes.
Sawa.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're still watching Heart and Soul, and we are here with the Soines. They're telling us their story. So tuende kwa Rorashio yako sasa. Was it everything you have ever dreamt of?
Well, our Rorashio was very interesting, but I thank God however it turned out, because I think also here plans are God zinapanga very different. So at this particular time tunapanga Rorashio, things are not so good. We were expecting some money from his side that sort of did come through. So when us going to the Rorashio, we are not loaded, as you know how you say people are usually loaded. Like we didn't have money. We just didn't have money.
You see, God works in mysterious ways. Juka ningefanya hii Rorashio 2017-2016. Lord, tungesumbua. But God has his own way of doing things, and I think God wanted us to start to have that humble beginning, because I believe, seeing where we are right now, God has really manifested himself. So I told my wife, you know what, my girlfriend at that time, you know what, Rorashio iko na a lot of opposition to some point whereby there was also even the conversation of postpone this thing. So tukaambiana we are not postponing anything. If we go to that house and we have 5K,
that's what we'll give.
I'll stand before those ones and tell them I want this girl, and all I have is this 5,000 shillings. Thankfully, family, of course, cousins here and there, and friends, came in with the much and the little that they had, and we went.
Yeah.
By God's grace and by God's favor, the spokesman on my side met with the spokesman on her side, and he just told him that, you know what, this guy, he's not at a very good position. So whatever we come with in that house, please receive it and receive it with a lot of grace. And he accepted.
He accepted.
Yes.
Oh, God bless him. Akimbariki. Mwambie tu God bless. He's
God
who?
bless you. He was an elder in church, Mr. Kamau.
Oh.
Yes,
And on
your
my side was
it's
Masharia, Mrs. Masharia.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
So apparently they know each other.
Oh.
That was also very interesting because now the person who was representing my side, their side, they know each other.
Yes.
So even the communication was a bit easy.
And there was an uncle also from your side.
And also from my side, my uncle from my side, and also my mom, like they were okay, you just give us whatever. So hata ndani pale kwenye kwa kale kanyumba, you know how wanahesabingi, nothing was being counted. So walikuwa napewa gift wanaiweka tu, like hakukuwa na hiyo kuhesabu leta nini ngapi.
Nothing was counted. It was received. Kaongea story zao akamaliza, tukaitwa.
Na tukamaliza.
You probably would have thought then also the issue of cultural difference would have come in.
Yes, I wanted to ask that actually.
Imagine we didn't experience that. Ati kunakuwa na differences because sisi tumekuja Kimasai, and then they expect us Kikuyu hapana. It was a very let's say God just set the tone. The Rorashio was on a Saturday, right? I think around Wednesday or a certain day in the course of the week. We were talking in the evening, and I just felt that in my heart the Lord putting a burden that I go home to where they were staying with the mom, and we just join hands and pray.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
Before the Rorashio.
Before the Rorashio, I think on like on a Wednesday or a Thursday there. So we went. We were actually on a fast. We held hands. We prayed. And just asked God to intervene on everything that is going to go on in that house on the Rorashio day. And I just remembered that. And truly, for us, we experienced the victory of God because we can't say we had the chariots and the horses. We had God. Then that's when they bring in the conversation of the Itara, that they would want to come see see where the girl is coming. Which now from then on the conversation now goes on with a lot of grace.
I can imagine before you guys had been given the wedding officially, you had already started planning.
Yes.
Of course. I'm here with
Sisi as a planner. By the way,
kijana, already ushajipatia date ya harusi.
This is the date actually.
Actually, quietly, I had even called a small committee to start planning for the wedding.
Oh.
Yes, a month before we were going for the Rorashio.
Sure.
Me, I was a man of it. I knew. And also, the other thing is this. While you're in the midst of all these plans, mama yake alikuja akatuambia ni aje guys. You guys go ahead and get married. If you need to do anything baadaye, you come and do it.
Oh wow.
So mama alikuwa shapatia green light. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. I didn't tell you that when I went to meet the mom in November, the mom asks me, and what kuna time aliniacha, by the way kuna time aliniacha na mama yake. I'm like, what am I supposed to be telling the mom? But the mom is easy. So we had a conversation in. So when she came back, mama katuliza ke, so mna plan wedding lini? Kaambia kisa next year sometime na huko hivyo towards the end of the year. The mom is like, wait a minute. Mimi nadhani mnaambia story ya February hapa. So mom was like, game already. November, but February.
Basi ati alikuwa amechoka na wewe. Because I'm thinking, mom, tell us why you wanted her out. Like, yo, go.
Chukua msichana wewe. Yeah.
But I think she had actually really prayed for such a thing to happen, like a whole wedding and everything. So she was just excited. And so the wedding came.
Yes.
Bado hatuna pesa. pesa kama tuko na pesa. So us, by the honestly speaking, for us to even get to where we are, it was people. Like our community in church came through, where those weddings are committee, where people give and give and give. And
we are one couple that understands the beauty of a community, because the community had really supported us. They held us through it. So we I must say that the Itara was easier because the Itara didn't have financial conversation around it. See, we are from an Ithege that is money, Rorashio that is money. Now the Itara is easier, so it's just our family. Na huko ukienda, my mom is mekuja kwetu mtakula venye huko kwetu huko. And then my mom calls the community, and then we have a Capri wedding. They give, which really came in handy in terms of us planning the wedding and even just how things move on from there. And then also now our community in Nairobi really came through for us. We have people that to date we still look back and we're like, you know what, thank God for this person and this person, because they really stood solidly with us.
Wow.
Yes.
Your wedding day, it's now here. Tell us about it. As a little girl, you definitely wanted to get married. You know, I remember during our times, tukiwa wadogo, you could wear a kagauru, unaenda unachukua curtain ya mom, unachuna to flowers. You had those moments.
Oh, I did. Actually, when I was a child, tukiwa primary school, you know, ile nini wedding of kwa Bible. So I was actually picked as the bride.
Oh, wow.
So I had that in mind, like I wanted such an experience. So now during our wedding day, I was for sure we were excited, but now the only thing that was a problem was again the finances. When I tell you in the morning we didn't know what we were going to eat on that day, it will be very interesting. Like, we literally didn't know what our guests were going to eat.
Yes,
because we had told mom, by the way, atuna pesa ya food, you take care of food. So we've not talked to mom, so we don't know what we're eating, what our guests are eating. Yes, Ketara ni mom.
My mom does catering. My mom has a catering company in Mshago. That's what she does. And so we had two things that we had not taken care of: the deco for the day and food for the day. So tukambia tu now her family, you take care of the deco, my family will take care of the food.
So in the morning, I don't know what my guests are having actually. So in the midst of me being excited, there's also this Kasai that is worried on how the day is going to be. Luckily, in the morning we talked. In the morning, tukapigiana asubuhi. I think 4 a.m.
Yes.
We talked, we prayed, and we're like, you know what? Whatever goes wrong, goes wrong. See, whatever we want is to end the pallet, tushikanishwe. After that, we go. So whatever goes wrong, we just ignore. And that was our nini. So after that, we were like, okay, it's my wedding day, you know, everything, makeup, I'm seeing my bridesmaids around. It was a very interesting morning and exciting now. The only thing is that I had that worry in my mind. I hope my guests are going to be well fed, which mom outdid herself. By the way, she did. People had good food. It was such a nice day. What I can remember on that day is that people danced. Even now, like, yo, your wedding, you just danced. The food was good. The deco, my mom and her friends, they came through with the deco, but now hatukuweza kulipa yote. So even after the wedding, we had a balance for the deco. And now that is, for me, I think for me, after now the wedding, that is the one thing that assured me that God is with us. So the lady of the deco is calling us after the wedding, hey, kuna hii balance ya 20k, you guys, I need it.
We had cleared everybody.
Everyone tumebakisha deco. Tuko na pesa ya deco, hatuna. So to go home, tunashindwa sasa tutafanya nini, stress nini. So we are like, I think 3 weeks into marriage, and now already we are having a financial stress. Tutatoa happy 20k. So we are like, by the way, we used to have walks in the evening. To like, oh, let's take our usual walk. We just clear our minds because to do 20k tutatoka happy. That time 20k was a lot of money for us. So normally we use a certain route, but this time kasema just to me this other route
which is longer.
I think we just needed to walk.
Yes.
So tukitembea tunapatana na Mr. Felix.
Yes.
I was like, hi, by the way, I wanted to come for the wedding. I didn't manage to come for the wedding, but I had you in mind. I wanted to send something, but singeweza. Ebu help me with your number, nikutumie kitu. So he takes the number.
He actually gives me his phone. And niaje put your number.
So he nika
wakati naeka namba anaingia kwa mfuko. Akatoa 1,000 in cash. Then nikampatia simu. So si nimeshika 1,000 in cash. Kumpatia simu akaweka amount, akasend, akaniambia niaje I'm sorry but at least let me send you something. So nikampatia akaweka figure.
So hata tuziangalia sasa hizo bado tunaongea. So we don't know make up pesa ngapi, but kwa jua vile we need money right now. So amepatia 1,000. So in my mind I'm thinking probably he sent like a 4,000 or 4 ama 2k because amepatia 1,000. So tunamalizana, yeah, good to see you, and sasa tukachana. So tukatembea. Of course the next thing we want to see is mse ametutumia how much. So after tumepiga kakona, we know this guy is not seeing us. Tukachukua simu tukaangalia, you guys, guess what? He had sent us 19,000 shillings on phone.
What?
I'm telling you.
And ile thou
20k 20,000.
Ile yenye madam
anaitaka. Mkamtumia yote?
Ala, tutafanya sini kutuma yote because that is the thing that was stressing. But no, I sat down for like quite a minute. Like if I had any questions or any doubt about even the process of how strenuous it was and how, you know, we had struggles up and pale, just the thought of it, or nini. But now when God did this, I was like, wait a minute. This is stamped by God.
Yes.
Like we are supposed to be together. So by the time tunatumana hiyo 20k meta nilikuwa nalia. Niko like what? Nini, what is this? Like 20,000, like what we needed. So for me, I feel like God put a stamp to it. Sasa nilikuwa like haya basi kaende hadi kwa mwisho.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After the wedding, you guys, of course you start life together.
Yeah.
Which are those culture shocks that you came across? Some trials and challenges that you came across?
Ameanza na moja hiyo ya finances.
Ni challenge,
of course. That one was there, but also the beauty ya kwamba when you have people who advise you along the way, kuna tu vitu tu unajipata umefanya that are right. So just before we got married, somebody advised us akatuambia, remember, once the wedding is over, it's just the two of you guys. Ukifunga hiyo mlango mko nyinyi wawili. So as much as you're planning for the wedding, hebu jipangeni like a month or two after the wedding, mtakaje. So we did a mega shopping. Bought ourselves food stuff and some soaps and nini zili last almost a year. Yeah, and then after the wedding was over, when we were in our hotel, when now we are checking nani to saw to you. The balance that remained, we stocked up our fridge and our freezer and said now, when we are home, we have food for days. So sisi hata kama tulikuwa tunaenda kutembea hivyo tukifikira tu tukiko wapi, we had the wisdom of jipangeni for a couple of days, which
we had also paid rent a couple of months.
Yes, for like 2 or 3 months.
Wamejipanga.
Yes. Now the other challenges are now learning each other. Some behaviors. For me, I think one of the things that I learned, normally mimi nilikuwa nikimaliza kuwatch movie naamka naenda kulala. So kama kuna pillow ilikuwa imekaa upside down, fleece blanket ilikuwa imekaa sijui aje, mimi nairusha hivyo naenda kulala. Wife akimaliza kuwatch movie anaacha kama amepanga sitting room vizuri, amefold fleece blankets zake vizuri akaziweka mahali. So that used to be an issue. She's like, how do you just leave the house like this? What if somebody just walks in? I'm like, who is walking in?
No one.
No one is walking in. Tukitoka kwa hao tunaenda let's say shopping or tunaenda church. My wife wants to leave the house very organized. Why? What if we come with somebody? Let me tell you, of the many days, maybe once or twice did we come with somebody. But now that is not actually, I realize it's not about coming with somebody. It's like that is her structure. I think that was for me one of the things that I had to learn very fast. Yes.
there are definitely memories that you've built together. Can you tell us your memories?
Wow.
Yeah, those beautiful memories.
Of course, our first anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Our first anniversary was beautiful.
beautiful.
It was so beautiful. We didn't do anything over the top, but I remember we went back to the hotel that we spent our first
night
in.
Yes.
And it was so nice. Yani everything just came. And then that hotel at that time walikuwa na renovate. So when we came, ni kama renovations zilikuwa zimeisha saa hizo. So we had like the whole hotel to ourselves. So even the people who were serving us were so kind. Yani everything was just perfect.
We had five-star service.
We had a whole photo shoot in that hotel. And you just do whatever you want to do.
Beautiful.
Yes. That's quite memorable. I think for me, among the many that I can pick, when we discovered that we were expecting, that was that particular moment. That blew me away completely. When we got our first car, that was a memorable moment, and how God answered, because we had prayed and told God, we pray that by the time baby comes, you will have blessed us with a car. God blessed us with a car in December. We conceived in around February, March of the following year. To me, those two to date still stand out, even as a rubber stamp of God saying, you know what, how you've prayed, I'll actually answer you.
So Games of Love is more of like some of the questions the producer na feel ni waulize ndio mkue na quick. Maybe vitu wana feel hamkujaguzia vizuri. Hata mimi sizijuangi. So what are those habits that annoyed you? His habits annoyed you the first time, but you secretly like didn't say it.
Say it.
Yeah.
Wacha nisikie.
The things that annoyed me is that like he would sleep in sana in the morning. Like, he's not a morning person.
Yes.
I wasn't getting like utalala aje mpaka 9. You get so like yo.
He needs to meet my husband this
by
one.
6, I'm up and going. What's going on? What are we doing today?
Yeah.
So for him, bado like hata ukitaka to have a meaningful conversation with Felix, don't have it before 9. Yes, have it later in the evening.
Ona venye anajihamoya guys. She's right.
She's right.
Na ye, have meaningful conversation na ye past 9
PM.
Past 9
Does that annoy you?
Oh.
Ama ni gani yake you ku annoy?
Yeah, I'm sure
to me that one annoyed me.
Yeah.
How do you tell me good night at 8:30?
You're not
Me,
like chicken.
you just gotten married, nataka sasa tuweke movie na mrembo wangu hapa. Tupige movie mpaka saa 5 saa 6 usiku. Hata tukienda saa 7 saa 8 uzaskinas. But by 9 hata amepush.
Who is more romantic in theory versus in real life?
Practically.
Speaking, I think I'm more romantic practically. Practically, him in theory.
In theory, he's
Hey, the things I've done practically romantic for you. Do I start listening?
That is my truth.
What is that one thing, Felix, that she does that makes you feel loved?
This girl to date solidly stands by me.
Oh, wow.
Solidly. And it started now from wakati wa Rurashio and all that. I know my home is safe with her. Yeah.
Wow. Between the two of you, who is more likely to ignore the other when they're angry?
She is. Next question.
Unataka kujustify? Ni sawa, so it's true. So, who is more stubborn and still denies it?
Hapa anajijua.
What is one thing that you admire about how he loves you?
Listening.
Okay.
Listening.
I think he's one, unashamed and very protective. I like that about him. Like I'll definitely, like there's no place I've ever felt like Nico vulnerable. Like he always has my back. Like he'll cover me in whatever way. I feel like I don't ever have to worry at a place where maybe somebody's talking bad. Like I don't have to fight you. He'll do the
He'll do the fighting.
He'll do the fighting.
Hey, honestly.
Yeah.
It's me, guys.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and for you?
Repeat the question again. Hey, hizo word zake sweep me off my feet, huh?
What's one thing that you admire about how she loves you?
When somebody loves you, the way you appreciate love, right? The care that I long for, the attention that I long for, the attentiveness to detail that I long for, I receive from her. And those are very silent markers of her really proving that, you know, I'm on you, I love you.
You're a movie people, yeah?
Oh yes, we are.
Yes,
You
we
are.
are.
If your marriage was a movie, name it.
My Lord.
Yeah.
You get to me, I'm a Kenya kitambo.
Name it.
We've
It was
watched,
a movie.
we watched quite a number of movies.
Maybe Rookie.
I'm trying to look for a movie that has like kind of a struggle that we had at the beginning, but then things turn out really nice.
Nice. Okay.
You can give it your own name.
Let's give it a name. Let's give it a name. I know your brain.
After tribulation.
Sounds like a Nigerian.
That sounds like a Nigerian movie. That sounds like a Nigerian movie.
Yeah.
Maybe I call it Triumphant.
Triumphant. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a nice
That's a
name.
nice one.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a beautiful
Yes.
name and a
Yes.
beautiful love story from
Yes,
you guys.
Yes.
And of course, we are about to come to the end of this show.
Yeah.
And we do it in style here. Ninyi mnatufungianga show. And before you do that, guys, thank you so much for joining us up by Heart and Soul.
Oh yeah.
This is a beautiful couple. Please skizeni story yao yote. Kama umetupata katikati, listen to their story. It's a very beautiful love story.
Yeah.
And if you're watching us for the first time, welcome. And if you want to share your story, you can also reach out to us. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, KBC Channel 1, Heart and Soul, and also on my social media platforms, Pika Narrage.
Umejua kunifurahisha. That's the one that I walked down with it. I remember actually by the time nafika pale mbele I had tears in my eyes because I would resonate with that song bit by bit by bit. But now for my wife was Marcelina nashukuru. Kwa moyo wangu wote nasema asante kwako Masia. Nashukuru kwa moyo wangu wote nasema asante kwako Masia. Nashukuru.
Umetenda ni mengi mno na ya ajabu, sijui mimi nisemeje.